Firefighters are on the attack against that brush fire this noon, but they certainly have their work cut out for them because more than 25 acres of land currently burning. News 8's Ken Pierce joins us live from East Haddam with the very latest. Ken?
Good afternoon, Keith. Basically, the bad news is this fire has already consumed about 50 acres of Devils Hopyard State Park. The good news is there is very little out here besides trees and brush to burn. We just had a briefing from DEEP about what they are doing to try to fight the fire or at least contain the fire, keep it from spreading. There are only really 2 houses that are in danger at this point. They're on the very edge of Devils Hopyard State Park, and what they've done is set fires. Basically, they are fighting fire with controlled burns. What the plan is to burn up any fuel that's nearby those houses. So if this forest fire were to reach anywhere near those houses, there would no longer be any fuel, nowhere for those flames to go. That is their method of containing this fire, because at this point, really, all they can do is contain it.
The fire's contained within a fairly steep and rocky and inaccessible part of the park, the southeast part of the park. The fuel loads in there are very high. It contains a lot of downed and dying hemlock that were damaged by the woolly adelgid some years back.
There is plenty of fuel for this fire because of the downed trees from the woody adelgid and from storms, Hurricane Irene and the autumn nor'easter that we just had. And there's the weather conditions. And in a word, those can be summed up with dry. Think about it. We had very little snow, so we're not dealing with wet ground from snow melt like we normally would be this time of year. So the leaves here are very dry. Also, there are no leaves on the trees, so the sun has been beating down, drying out the ground even further. Yesterday, we had high winds in the state of Connecticut that sucked out any bit of moisture that was still left around here. And today, the air is as dry, Gil Simmons told me earlier today, as desert air. So it is literally dry as a desert out here. You add in the winds that are here today, you get one spark, one little thing setting off a flicker of flame, and it's going to spread very quickly because of the wind too. So that's what we're dealing with out here. They're not sure exactly how it started, but it probably did start from hikers or somebody through the woods just being careless. The DEEP urges everybody, please be careful. Do not do any kind of burning at all today. It's too risky. Live at Devils Hopyard State Park in East Haddam, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.